Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Thanks for tuning in for another Monday grind. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth. We've got 5 more bands to check out today, but 5 cool bands to check out as well. We're still going nicely, even though we're just about hanging on. Man, we got some nice bands still to check out. And today we're actually going to go a bit grind adjacent. With the last few bands, we're going to go move into some more kind of EmoViolence. And if you don't know what the hell that is, it's kind of grind power violence, but instead of being super angry, it's got some sadness in there, some melancholy. Works really nicely. If you haven't heard that stuff before, you'll be in for a treat. But before we get going, we're going to talk about our good friends, the Good Time Aussie Bogalars. We've had these guys on the show a bunch of times. We're going to have them on the show. We're having a couple of cans with them today with their track. But these guys, they're so sick. They're all the way in Australia, and these guys have sent me a love package over with a whole bunch of stuff, a cool little note that they've wrote there, some vinyls that they've sent over. Make sure I'm getting those on the camera. Really cool ones as well. Loads of art all over it. Looking really dope. And then there's this one. I hope we don't get knocked off YouTube for this one, but man. I'm going to be putting this one on the wall and placing it up on the wall. However, a slab of liquid cunt is going to have to go in the drawer because every so often I do have people round and I'm not sure they're going to appreciate that one. But man, it's so sick that those guys have sent that stuff over all the way from Australia. I'll cherish that. I'll keep it forever until I die. Because, man, it's so cool. One of the coolest things about doing this show is the bands that have reached out and sent me stuff over, care packages, love packages and stuff, T-shirts, CDs, tapes and vinyls and all sorts of bits and bobs. Man, I absolutely love it. I've got them all in a special drawer and packed away and kind of vacuum sealed and stuff like that because I'm going to keep that stuff forever as a memento of doing this show. I really, really love these guys have done that. So thanks so much to the Good Time Aussie Bogalars. But look, we're going to have a couple of cans with them anyway. Let's give them a spin. Really pleased you get to see the band as well.
Fuck you. If I'm about to play a banger, you can get fucked. I'll fuck all over you.
Dope. I'm really pleased we got to see the band because I think that's the first video we've actually seen the band in there and realised they're a 3-piece and all what's going on in the band there. Some sick drumming, nice rolling on the toms and stuff there. Yeah, love to see it. Thanks so much for sending that stuff over. As I say, I'll cherish it forever. Super dope. Now we've got some other bands to check out today. I think this might be the first time these guys are on the channel. Systemic Violence. This is from a year ago. Uncivil Disobedience. Sounds like a dope one. Let's give it a spin. Dope. Yeah, sick one. Very, very nice. Nice bite on those guitars and in the bass there as well. Drums came through nicely. Great heavy vocal. Dope video. Yes. Now, these last three bands, as I say, are going to be a bit more EmoViolence kind of stuff, which is kind of a mixture of screamo and power violence, but basically just grind with a bit more of an emotional edge. These guys sound absolutely great. Piet, Onthel. The track's called Concede. Let's give it a spin. Really nice. I wanted that one to go on for even longer. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff out of these guys in the future. Because they absolutely nailed that one. Not sure where these guys are from. Maybe Indonesia, is it? Not too sure. Gonna have to check that out further. But just nailed the sound. Again, that biting, jangly guitar, not too much distortion, crunching, gives that nice jangly feel, hardcorey feel, leaves space for the bass in there to come through really nicely. But the thing that kind of sets this music apart is the difference in the vocal style, more screamo, more emotional, drawn out and things like that, not as aggressive and kind of angry as normal grind, but that really blends in nicely with this kind of music, gives it a different edge. Sounded great, loved it. These guys are great as well. Kirkby Kiss, this is their latest one from a month ago, Butterfly Knife Effect. Great cymbal.
Barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed.
Nice.
We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little.
Nice. Great job. Nailed the sound, nailed the vibe, great video to go with it as well. Superb. These guys are, again, another superb representation of this kind of music. And if you like this kind of stuff, get over to Zegaba Beach Records as well, because they're one of the only and probably one of the best EmoViolence record labels still going at the moment. This is Closet Witch. We've seen them a bunch of times before. Absolutely love them. To the Cauldron, a long one with 4 minutes. Let's finish off with these guys. The denseness on those guitars. Absolutely superb. 10 out of 10 music. Man, those guys absolutely nail it every single time. They've just tapped into the vibe, the emotion, the anger, the roar of the vocal. She just gives it absolutely everything, over the top, ripping through the mic like it should do. The chords are nice in there, bringing that emotional edge to the guitars, even though they're super heavy, dirty, thick, sludgy, bass is all distorted out and sludged out with the guitars as well. Loads of distortion on the vocals. You know, it's just a noisy, just a big noise sound. But with the elements of emotion in there that come through in the vocals and bits in the guitars where they break it down, just the overall sad vibe to the music, nailed it. I mean, these guys are 10 out of 10 band. If you want to check out modern EmoViolence, Closet Witch are the band to check out for sure. But man, we've had some other nice ones on as well. Kirkby, Piet, Onthel as well. We're hopefully going to hear more of those out in the future because those are nail it in a really nice way as well. More of an old school way with Piet, but that was how it started out, and it sounds absolutely great still. And there's never been enough, or too many, let's say, EmoViolence bands. It was never a genre that really super took off. You know, power violence is niche as it is. Well, EmoViolence is even more niche than power violence. So it's really got a very, very small audience, but it could be bigger if more people heard it, if more people were, you know, experienced to it, because it's really got a lot to offer. Always high-level musicians. We've seen the drummers are super nice in this one. The snare in that Closet Witch track was just tuned in so nicely, just popped through the mix in just a great way. Big washy cymbals and everything else that I love in the music as well with these guys, those jangly guitars sometimes. So man, you just get a lot to offer from the EmoViolence scene, even though it's so small and there's not a lot to offer from it, you know. So hopefully we can inspire some more people to get on board this kind of stuff and do more of this kind of stuff as well, because I've been loving it since day one. Combat Wounded Veteran was what got me into this stuff when I was listening to it in hospital. That's a great place to listen to some EmoViolence. Hope you had a good one so far, guys. That's it from me today. I want to say thanks again to the Aussie Bogalars as well, if they're still watching the show, because it's so cool that they've sent that stuff over. But otherwise, we're going to be back now we have got another Monday grind lined up for next week. We've got 5 bands left in the queue. Hopefully there's going to be a bit more come out, but we're hanging on just about. So we'll see you next week. Hope you have a good one. Cheers. Bye.